Alright, so you guys finally finished cooking. Let's see. Okay, sure. First of all, 22 pages? Really, guys? 22? Alright, sure. Let's see what you got. Beta. Okay. This is gonna be interesting. Ibuki. Passive tune, passive outpost, subscales from getting destroyed on her downturns, low commits. Maybe cost reduction on her NP. If I remember correctly, her NP is already quite pushed. Well, let me see here. What does it look like again? We have... sorry, I can't see this right now. Yeah, it's a 610 and a 16. 610 is above rates, kind of. Yeah, it's and passive to passive outposts. Not sure how I feel about that. You'll get a squiggly for that one. I don't really know. Okay. Let's see opponents say if there's no basic enough fights to do a skill with. That might be a decent change. I kind of like that. We'll have to see how if we can book that. No, yeah, Kusanagi has basically no text on it. Sure, we'll do that. It works. Tametomo is fine-ish. Yeah, I can imagine. Well, is he or is he not? I can't tell you that. Like, I guess that's for future changes, right? Yeah. Yeah. I mean, it's not really a suggestion. It's just like fine-ish, I guess. We'll push him to release. This guy's done. Great. Plays mainly as a reconserve and able to usually game, but is often not expected to win the game due to the terrible dueling. I've been fully explored potential opponents. 5 recon every other turn. The safest bet. Alani notes. Considering I place a promise go to recon positionally, maybe rest in peace could instead be a buff to her climax power. And rest in peace. Just be sure to double check that I know which ability we're talking about. Is on her. Yeah, it's on anti-spirit arts, right? Power of 10 minutes, did not play. Yeah. I mean, if you're really just gonna play recon most of the game, might be fine to add that. If you're really just completely giving up on contesting any fights in the mid game. I'll think about it. Okay, I'll think about it. Nero. Okay, so that seems fine. Could be too game deciding. There's a kill button for class outside WP, likewise the Sabersen shuts down a possible comeback for anyone by that time about this. On Elia. Yeah. Zakusin is not necessarily a kill button. It can be, but not necessarily, because you're draining VP from other players, right? Yeah, in certain conditions, these abilities are very backbreaking, but not always. There isn't really a suggestion here, just like a general feedback. Okay, I'll just put a circle here. We have taken note of that point of feedback, and I think we'll still go through with it. Altera, why are we doing this? What's going on here? No longer has air prices, so no longer air power. 6, 7, 8. Halved. Okay. Let's see. Can we actually afford to halve her power? We have what does it look like? We have wait. It's a 13 right now. Of teardrop. You want to nerf teardrop? Okay. Huh. I mean, that's not really gonna make her less oppressive, I feel like, because what makes her oppressive is her looping photon ray on her teardrop objectives, but sure, just flat minus 10 power on that skill. Let's go. Deal. Stunning beauty blocks multiple skills. After you enter or generate any shift into a discard and draw. What? Block multiple skills from players after you enter or what does this mean? What are we saying? Okay, let me grab down. We are, I mean, you want to get rid of the gender mechanic, which is fine. You want to block skills from players after you in turn order? Why? Why would you want that? Block multiple skills from players after you in turn. You need to explain to me what you're talking about here. I don't think we really have to touch down, but it's okay. You will explain yourself. Let's see. Next page. Alright. Musashi. Bigger NP for more mana. It's currently a 5/9, I think. Where is she? Musashi. Oh no, it's a 4/8. It's a 4/8. Okay. 4/8 is pretty rough. You basically need to win with your basics, and that. Yeah, you usually need to get like your one sucker punch win. How high can we go there? You're suggesting +2, so you want it at a 10. We can make it a 7-10. We can make it a 7-10. That's fine if you want that. Okay, this is gonna be on my offer. A 7. Okay. 7-10. You tell me if that's fine or not. Okay, next. Okita deck. Okita Alter deck. 2x6. 2x6? What is the 6? Oh, she has 6 twos? Oh yeah, she has 6 twos, yeah. I'm gonna give her a 5. More 3s. I don't fucking know, dude. Sure, maybe. Okay, I don't give a shit. Whatever. Okay, so I can have other attacks. Who cares? Muramasa. Does this man have luck with Tsumugari, but in return remove it with his strength type? You want to remove the strength type? Why do you want to remove the strength type? So that abilities that count as strength cards don't work against it? So that it doesn't scale? This is not even a scaling card. The strength type doesn't really matter as a nerf, unless you're trying to nerf other characters' kits. You know what? I think I have something more fun. How about instead of gaining the power, he gains the power and effects of the cards he's banished with Imperfect Edge. Can he get rid of like master cards? Remove up to 3 cards from your hand. Yes, then we need to change Imperfect Edge as well, so he can only get rid of his own cards. Or basics. Yeah, he has to discard basics, basically. I think I like that, yeah. So then he can get like big prep turns. We'll do something in that direction. That is my offer. This Tsumukari gains basic effects of banished cards. Okay, I will not do that again, I promise. Barghest, Sundavara. You can only play these 2 cards. You have to play these 2 cards. How about we make Barghest not unviable with every combat master in the game? How big does she get? Let's see. We have Barghest. Sun Devourer is a 6 power permanent. I mean, if you're playing this with Shiro, right? You have 11 power for 1 mana each round. Plus 2 basics. Yeah, nah, we can't do that, I'm sorry. Just no. Just straight up no. We're not doing that. Rip Barg. Okay. Lances. Jaguar Man. Double this card's power if you moved or redeployed this round. If you did, deactivate this card after fighting an opponent. Wait, what's the change? Is it just the normal version is lost even if she doesn't double it, right? It's just after a fight, I think. Let's make sure that's true. Where is she? Jag. Data says you have a fighting opponent. Yeah, okay, that's the change. Okay, let's see. Huh. Would that be too good? Would that be too good? Maybe. Maybe that would be too good. Maybe not. You know what? Sure. We'll allow it. We'll allow it. Bulwark stance, bonus cost. I like that. I like that. What is it at right now? Is it a 1/5? Where is he? Benkei. It's a 2/6. It's a 2/6. You want plus 2 for 4/6. 4/6 is a bit rough, I think. But then again, you're playing Benkei. You don't care about any mana cost, right? I mean, if that would also restrict his use of evenly matched. Doubling the mana cost is a bit over the top, I think, but we'll make it a +1, okay? Okay. Albion Hollow Heart gains permanent or adds to your attack if recon closed. Line off first time only. Wow. Okay. Yeah. This is hard to parse. Okay. So let's take a look again. Where is Mélusine? Where is Mélusine? There she is. Okay. So we have. We have Albion, so you want to change Hollow Heart to permanence, or gain bonus power when recon's closed, which is this thing. Yeah, that's you want it to be a permanent. With what deactivation condition? Just like straight up permanent? You just enter recon once and then you have Hollow Heart for the rest of the game? Okay, that's a take. Would that be okay? Just flat +3 power when you're playing Albion? I don't fucking know, dude. Who plays Mélusine? Who does that? Parry dance at -1 to 2 power. Is the Mélusine form actually strong? No. Is it even good? Might be good. Could be good. I don't know. I'll have to think about it. I can't tell you anything here. Let's see. No, question mark. We'll put a question mark here. Alright, you guys explain to me why this is a good change. Okay, next. Oh, Koopa note. I do not think Petty Dancer should get a power nerf since it makes her lose VP to special basics if she plays it with her NP. If she needs a hit, the deck would be a better place. Okay, that's a Koopa note. Sure. Next, Parvati. 1 to 2 more power when shuffling 3 unique on imaginary. Breakthrough energy deck for 3 so should be fine. Coops. Third card are slightly distinct from border near top. Oh, really? Let's see, where's Parvati? Okay, that one's fine. The catalyst is fine. Oh yeah. Okay, she's transparent there. Fuck me, dude. Okay. We can fix that. And the other change was for imaginary. So you want bonus power on the total, so sure, we can do all of that. No problemo. Wonderful. Okay, next. Eresh steals 1 mana from players on cooldown, so gaining mana. Um, what the fuck, Cooper? No, no, no. Just no. Okay, this is gonna be worse for Eresh. Like, no, no, you don't want that. Awful, awful idea. God damn it. Passive action, double terrain, increase to 2. It is very powerful. 1 second. Okay. Yeah, I know. These people have weird ideas. No, I'm gonna put my foot down here. Vlad is fine. He can keep his power at 1. It's okay. He gets to be strong in that way. That's his specialty, and he gets to keep it. Okay. Lion King, no prize. 2 great outpost. Half VP, round up, down instead of no VP. Also, it's gonna be a no. No. She's all or nothing. No half measures. What the hell? No. Gareth. Maybe revisit. Okay. Help this child. But you don't have any ideas, yeah? I'm gonna put a question mark here. And you're gonna tell me your thoughts, okay? Romulus. Passive combat to passive and May. Ooh. Let's see. You are... So, imagine you are playing Romulus, okay? I know. It's hard to imagine, but imagine you are that guy, okay? You picked him. You got your Romulus, and you chose to be that person at the table, okay? You have the incredibly slow-loading tiles that are way too high poly, and yeah, you just want everyone to have a miserable time. Now you want to be able to gain people during Angra, and the way you would do that is by tripping up people. No, tripping up people with a terminus sanguinis. Like, the only thing you can do is use the passive on terminus sanguinis, right? As Romulus. Other than that, you're just not winning fights anyways. Nah, you don't need an extra condition to spread Roman during Angra. You're not really winning fights in Angra. I mean, I guess it also gives you VP when Romans win fights in Angra. Yeah. No. No changes here. Okay. Full of body, more expensive, and 1 prep less. Okay, let's take a look-see at Nobu. Nobu has 3 preps, if I remember correctly, and Full of Wari is free, right? So, Let's double check that. 3 preps. Yes, full Parvati is indeed free. It's an 07. You want full Parvati to be a 2/7. I haven't really seen people use full of Parvati a lot, honestly. -1 prep. She that good? Well, I'll let you guys convince me, but for now, I would personally say no to this. But I'm open to be convinced. Okay. Next page. Oh, there's more on Nobu. Benefit from sitting TA with a stacked perm and double prep is enormous and irrelevant to victory or loss. No cause to worry about. With its upkeep, it's really necessarily needed. Reduce the consistency of dollar prepping and her expenditure will help. Well, you're talking about a stacked perm. Like, you're just assuming it's stacked. Sometimes it just doesn't get stacked at all. Right, like in some games, just Papias is just a dead card. Well, not dead, but like just like a +3, right? Just say an alter ego. Still unsure on this. Still unsure. Okay. Robin, remove no face making. Other skills restrictions. If you did not play other skills with this, hide servant name. I'm open to it. I am open to it. I'm not saying yes yet, but I'll revisit this. That might be better. I tend to be also quite frustrated when I see Robin and you just don't get to do anything. Mecha Eli, major deck buff. Clearly we give her a Circa 7. She's a mecha. Does the bag get the privileges? The mecha does not. Because she can also summon Heracles in the story, right? She did do that, right? I'm not hallucinating. In that weird vision dream sequence, whatever, in that awful Act 2 chapter, she did that, I think. Clearly we give her a Circa 7. Mecha fan. I didn't know Cooper was a mecha fan, because that sounds like a Cooper idea. I don't want to do that. No. Tesla. Big Kernos to 14 power. let's see the patch notes. So you want Tesla in updates. So his initial nerf was a luck became a strength 2. Both his NPs got -2 power. And then we gave him 1 luck back again, and now you want +2 power on Kerenos again. So what you're telling me is that Tesla was just fine, right? He was just fine. I mean, I'm telling you. I always told you guys Tesla's fine. Okay, Moriarty spiderweb cost to 0. It's a 1 mana card, and you have to play it to each time after winning a fight. Why? Why do we want this to be 0 mana instead of 1? I mean, we can, but it's not gonna... If you want to fight, you're probably gonna be lower mana anyways, and you can't immediately play this, right? Even if it is 0 mana. We don't have to do that. We could, but I don't think we have to do that. Emiya Alter. You may remove 2 cards in your discard from the game. If you did, this attack gains its types. Otherwise, lose 1 to VP. So you can pay VP instead of cards to play the card. I see the issue. I will give that a no as well. Yeah, we're going with a no here. Okay, Riders, Iskandar. Oh my god. I'm so happy, they're images. What are you doing? Why are the icons behind the border? Georgios wheel. Iskandar the sad. Okay. Thundering Charge. Increase this card's cost by 2 and its power by 6 as you play it alongside a magic. So we are... That is interesting. The King of Conquerors excels as taking over empty cities and perishing in the ruins. What? Oh, okay, I understand what you mean by that. The incredible power of Ionian Hetairoi on typed objectives makes those fields uncontested bait, where Iskandar is forced to spend 8 mana for minimal VP unless late in turn order. His mid commits are very easily to punch over. Okay. So, is this going to fix him? Getting a 6 mana 13. Six mana 13 is pretty good. For 17 power with 2 scalings. It's very limited in its usage. Can't be combat with Rider class either. Maybe if you control a basic magic, you can pay 2 mana to gain 6. And then make one of these a 3. Maybe. Maybe not these exact changes, but I just kind of like it because it's sort of neat. I mean, he's can get some love. It's fine. Achilles. Cheaper NP. Arena strongly preferred. Arena only persists until winner is determined. Okay. That sounds like work, dude. I like work, dude. I don't know, I feel like doing work. Making new cards. Ay. If you guys craft me a kit, I might consider it, but I don't actually like the idea of changing this man that severely. I think he is in a very solid, if very feast or famine position right now. Okay. White space. White space. Okay, next page. Oh. There was more text. The aim of these changes is to make his hard found winds not ward less than other servants. Wait, what are we who are we talking about here? Is this still Achilles? Who are you talking about here? Maybe. I don't know what this is. Big question mark. Ivan! 2 out of 3 threes into 2s. Oprizhniki, 2 mana. What is Oprizhniki? Weird word. Answer because all he does is stand somewhere. Yes. He does stand there. Yeah, sure. We can nerf Ivan. It's fine. Um, Ushi can only swap if she is on a battlefield. Um, there we go. We could do that. I do actually like that Ushi can swap people into recon. Um, but yeah, you can't do that in Heaven's Feel. I agree that it's kind of climactic at the end of the game for such a like is it a 2-mana skill at the moment or is it a 3-mana skill at the moment? I think it's still a 2-mana skill, right? To just like remove someone from the battlefield. They don't get a chance to play at all. Yeah. We can indeed do that. Sure. Ozymandias. Slight deck buffs. Sub 8 mana. Bulb doesn't reveal. Bulb never happened before, but he... Well, has never happened before because he thinks before that and not needing 8 mana for Bulb makes his gameplay a lot better. I mean, it would objectively make him better, yes. Sure, I'll put a check next to this one for now. Might change my opinion later, but well. Again, this sounds like work. I don't like work. Work sucks. Okay, Quetzacoatl. Let her action set up on Angra. Maybe replacing the outposts. Okay, I need to look at Quetzalcoatl. Let's see. Gets. There you are. So, we want Piedra del Sol either to be not an NP or to go through Angra. I mean, this is one of those unfortunate situations where I'm totally with you, but it just literally is a noble phantasm. Do you want Quetzalcoatl to be consistent and good? Do you really want that? I'm gonna say it stays. It stays the way it is. Ryouma. Deck buff. Maybe not full revert, but buff. Okay, well, let's see. What were the nerves exactly? Ryouma in updates. I just wrote deck nerfed, released. I might not have them saved. Like the old version, let's see. Nah, that would take too much time looking for that. Sure. If someone could help me find the old version, we can like put an average there. That's fine. Yeah, honestly, just it's okay. Blackbeard, Mr. Teach, agility 4 into agility 3. Okay. Madricardo, Woodsword power buff. We will think about it, alright? We will think about it. Yeah, okay. We'll think about it. Sure. George Bayard passive. Sub 8, red 4 to red 3. Bayard. No one ever plays that card. It's so sad. Would you play it if it was playable sub 8? Would you though? You might. Sure. A red 4 to red 3. I'll trust you on that one. Sure. Whoops. Okay. Nemo. Lower cost of Nautilus to 3. Cap the power at 4 or 5. Next, Constantine. Change 12 to Fluffy P gain increase from all sources +1. Okay. Okay, sure, we'll try that. That sounds... I mean, now you even... Since it's from all sources, now you just want to stack up on command seals even more, right? So you get more sources for more value. Is this gonna be... Yeah, sure. Cast Tears. Okay. Merlin. Sea of Flowers 2, 5 power or dreamlike new passive. If recon is blocked or taken, transform into a second Sea of Flowers. Ha! Okay, sure. That's an interesting ability. We'll see what we can work with, okay? This is a bit too big of a change to just say yes to, but okay. Overprotective VVV. While active, only master attacks go to 0. Own master attacks go to 0. Ha! Shiro Tono Shiki, etc. from causing a kid to reach totally uninteractable power levels. You know what? You might be cooking with that one. I think that's a good idea. Good choice. Castoria. Around Caliburn, cost up last three rounds. Maybe removes real name shuffles if X greater than 0. Wait. I thought I already did that. Am I hallucinating? Show me. When X is greater than a review. Okay. Okay, so that is tied to a fight win, but not to the greater than 0 clause. Sure, I guess to that part. The first part, you want Caliburn to be 3 rounds. Okay. Okay, just okay. Okay, we'll do it. Nitocris. Sacred Offering can only use 1 ability per round. Sacred Offering is the luck part and the VP gain one, right? So when you use the luck half, you cannot use VP gain. So let me take a look at the card itself. Oh no, wait. Sacred Offering is the other one. I was thinking of Child of Horus. Okay. So you want... can only use 1 ability. So either you triple terrain... How are you winning a fight if you don't triple terrain on Nitocris? Huh? Sacred Offering can only use 1 ability per round. Once Nitocris is set up, there is functionally no stopping the best power card. Okay, so you made the same mistake, I guess. We're talking about Child of Horus. That's the defeat status and VP gain 1. And you want to up the mana cost of Nethemerah, turning it into a 10 instead of a... to make it not playable with Child of Horus. Do we want her to die to defeat when she uses Nether Mirror. That part is okay. Again, this should be Child of Horus. And I will actually not just say yes to this, we'll put a squiggly there. It might be an okay change. Alright, might be okay. Maybe not. Okay, next, Mephisto. VP Steel. X plus 2 of centipede power. Are you sure about that? So he had to be nerfed, right? He had to be nerfed so he doesn't gain he doesn't share VP. The old version was that each time he did his handshake, he and the player he gave the centipede to gained 1 VP, right? And that was too much. Now you want to gain him plus 2 VP every time a player explodes. People don't explode that much, right? They actually don't. It's kind of weird. I will give this a very, 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 very cautious check. You know what? I'm gonna give it a check, but we're turning this into a +1. What she's suggesting is quite scary. That would be a 4 VP swing on the player you're exploding, and they are defeated that round, can't fight back. Yeah, nah. It's quite a scary suggestion, but yeah, I think this could be fine. Next, Helena. Koopa suggestion. NP power increased to 8 and or increase the power of her red cards. More power. Helena. Three, 7. Yes, she can see a skill required first. So she's gonna get one time she's gonna get a 3 instead of a 2. Alright, you happy now, Koopa? You like this? That's fine. Okay, Koopa and POTUS Da Vinci remove luck. She got handled by Rasputin in the story. You guys know how to convince me. Yeah, sure. We can remove luck from Da Vinci. She's squishy. Very squishy. So technically she did survive, right? Yeah, no, we can remove her luck. It's okay. But like, how is Da Vinci winning? I mean, Da Vinci well, what am I saying? Da Vinci is good. I don't think she really needs a nerf, but okay. I know it's flavor of the month to shit on Da Vinci, so fine. I'll humor you. Sasuke places locks for preps. Literally all he does is prepare. He literally has the high ground, and Lux barely does anything in his kit because he just second strikes the defeat. It's a bit... So, this right here, right? It's a bit complicated for a Stay Night character who's gonna be like an introduction for new players, I feel like. He's already quite complicated for that, to be honest. With like his feints and yeah, he's sort of complex. Replacing locks with preps. It's a bit of a meme. I don't think the locks do nothing. I think the locks are actually quite good because you don't always want to play second strike. I mean, you are an assassin, you're not really playing against a lot of defeats anyways. But Luck Survey is a Saber setup. It's like the default Saber setup. He can get a 1-1-1. It's fine. He gets a 1-1-1 special setup. Okay. Deck change is fine. We're not doing this, I think. Okay. Leech win. Sphere boundary, cost -1. No one's gonna give a shit. Okay, sure. Kurenskaya plus 1 mana gospel minigun shoots 1 less bullets. Koyan's good now? Koyan's good? Is that a thing? Is that the meta we're operating on right now? Like Koyan's good? How many bullets does she fire? She fires 3, right? Let me double check. Koyanskaya is over here. There we go, there's the machine gun. No, we're not doing that. We're not letting her fire less with that. Because like, if you play this raw, right, using Alter, you basically yeah, if you don't get this caked, what am I saying? No, not caked, crated. If you don't get this crated, no, wait, even if you get it crated, it's going to affect your regular card play. You will be down your Alter class card and one card in your attack pair. So having her fire only 2 bullets would mean you don't even break even. Well, you break exactly even. No, we're not changing that. And for Gospel of Slaughter, doubling her mana cost for just like being a character, getting to live, getting to do any things. Yeah, no. 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 Wait, what do you say? Clan outputs 2 cheap mid-high power while having a major board presence with cake defeat and VP gain to boot. On the rounds when she wants to win the crates and battlefield. Wanted to win on win the other fields. No. No. Okay, Dunzo. No luck on Dunzo. How Dunzo is it? Does she have another way to... Didn't she have another way? She has a luck. What should she get for the luck? What would you give her instead of the luck? Just a basic? Or would you give her a survey? Or a prep? I mean, having 2 different ones would be more interesting. Again, managing lucks aren't really that good of cards on assassins anyways. But yeah, okay. We can remove her luck. Maybe. But then again, she's a robot, right? She's supposed to have a luck. Kind of. Removing her locks is not gonna make her necessarily more risky. I don't know. Manslayer is a... You want it to be a 4/7? Not strong enough to slay, but do not worry. We made sure it's on the status. Hell yeah, let's keep this guy underpowered. And a 4/7. What if we made it just an agility card? Manslayer. So you can copy it with Shimatsuken. Would that be a viable play? You pay 3 mana and then you get a 7 mana, 7 power Shimatsuken the next fight. Huh. So then you would... that would be the most complicated 4/7 in the world. And if you make Manslayer just a 4/7 raw, and also made Manslayer in agility. You could pay 5 mana to then have a 1 mana 9 power card, which effectively costs 6 mana. I might actually do the type change thing. Who's gonna play a 4/7? Who suggested this? No, no, we're not doing that. We're not doing that. Maybe the Agi thing. I don't know. I'll put a wave here. I'll remember that. Well, actually, let's just make a note. Sure. Tez, +1 power to guys. Guys, what are we doing? What are we doing? We're buffing Tez again. Guys, is this one just 2/5? Okay. Okay. Next page. MHX. Aid costs 1, 2, 3, or Secret Caliber. Oh, Assassin in the Nile, okay. Cost 1, 2, 3, or Secret Caliber base cost. Still 3 AP of Blonde or Saber 4 of both. See, I was searching for the trade-off here, like what are we buffing about her to justify the nerfs, right? But you guys are saying that she's actually OP at the moment. Due to Saber class buffs. Huh. I mean, sure. You guys know the game. You know it better than me, I think. Sometimes you do know things that I don't know. Sometimes that's the case. We'll see. But just like double checking, you guys are sure that she is overpowered, right? She's not just suddenly become viable and not a meme. Yes. She just hasn't just left meme status and has become a proper hero that you can't ignore. She actually needs nerfs, yes? Yes? Okay. Okay, just making sure that that's the case. Okay, next, Berserker. Lancelot. We're talking about Lancelots again. We're only halfway done. Okay, Lancelot, for someone's glory, sets the skill cost to 0 instead of the discounts. What? Recent server class server class. What? What does this have to do with anything? What are you talking about? This is about a CS copying thing, right? It reduces cost by 4 at the moment, I think, and you want it to be free, so regardless of which... I don't particularly like that, because then you're just gonna pick the skill with the highest power, and you don't have any incentive to grab a cheap one. Like maybe an assassin class or something like that, where you can just, like, punch over anything. Yeah. It's by half or 4, which usually is gonna be 4. Command spell to just get any card for free. No. No. We're not doing that. Arcade. 7s to 9 luck to magic 7. Olani now to Okita's effectively making the entire board suffer rather than actually directly benefiting herself. They're effectively just ruining all players. 4th or 5th. This is particularly a favorite in tournaments as game making servant. I prefer a remake, rework. Koopa Note. Crimson Moon 69, 711. Powers to weaken climax, especially since she gets increased berserker count is presented in the context. Berserker class cards presented below. Okay, you want to change berserker class cards? Then we should talk about that thing first, don't you think? Where there's nothing. Where class cards? Okay. Berserker unique. If you spend 6+ mana on Berserker in this round, gain 2, 3, 12 hours. I'm not entirely opposed to changing the way Berserker class or giving Berserker class cards an effect. I'm not sure if this is going to be it. If you spend just like raw power. Okay, I will offer you my idea about a power that could be attached to the Berserker class card, which would be that on a loss you refund like half or all of its cost and you reshuffle it. That would be my offer as to something that would work with the Berserker class. In general, I don't know how that's going to interact with all of the berserkers, but that's just like a general idea coming off my head. We can talk about this. Oh man, that's a big change. Okay, sure. I don't particularly like the just raw power inflation, because then other characters are going to need more power. It's just Doesn't really diversify anything. I don't know. Okay, sure. But not Crimson Moon. Increased Berserker count is present in the context of overall boundary. Yeah, okay, it's gonna be impossible to talk about this, right? Right now, so it's just whoop. Panther Divine Beauty, reduce power loss, remove gender. We purge the last gender mechanic. What do you have against gendered mechanics? But yeah, no. Okay, sure, we do it. Let Massa cost +1, really good and complete kit, can take a small nudge. I don't think I've ever seen a Lip win a game, to be honest. She always dies fucking second or third. Or fifth. It's like a good skill, but no, we don't need to nerf this. We don't need to nerf this at all. Draco. Card drawn, Storm Call, +2. Continue Storm Call around, especially if she needs to finish that one luck she has. Fish for that. Okay, yeah. Maybe card drawn Raiko is fine. But Raiko's pretty decent when it comes to Berserkers, though. Like, she does the thing she does pretty well. How many looks does she have? Does she have one? She has one. Yeah, okay. No. It's fine. We can do that. 4/7 Might. This card is so terribly statted, it is never played. We are talking about his NP, yes, yeah. Which is a 6/7 or 6/14. Ay. I'm scared, okay? Call me a scared bitch, it's fine. You get 1 mana. Arjuna. Divine Fallibility can remove luck from hand to save itself. And -1 luck. Okay, how would you put that effect on a card? First of all, you know what? No, we're not doing that. I'm not against buffing Arjuna Alter or giving him a safety measure, but discarding a luck from hand is not going to be it. Because then you're going to be at a massive disadvantage if your luck is at the bottom of the deck, right? Yeah, no. Like, we can change him in some way to give him some securities, but not like this. Nightingale. Angel plus MP, pledge, what? Oh, Angel should get NP. Angel of Crimea. Pledge should be at 6-3. Iron Nurse -1 VP. Okay, yeah, Nightingale is still an issue. A bit. Like one of the few Berserkers that's actually not below average. 3-6. You're gonna cut a lot of AP from her with that. Like, these two together are gonna cut a lot of VP from her. If we do it the other way around. Okay. Okay. Deal. Cool Alter. Perm Kuruid becomes either +5 in combat. When you pays 1 mana for the basics. Becomes either +5 in combat or +2 power when he pays 1 mana for the basics. Becomes either +5 in combat. What do you mean? Do you mean the... Huh? I don't understand what this means. I understand this part. So you want him to be able to pay 2 for a +4 instead of paying 2 for a +2. Yeah, we can do that. That is okay. Though we'll have to talk about him eventually when we're talking about the... Oh, he also just has 3 Berserker class cards. Yeah, okay. No, this is fine. KP minus X equals... Oh no, it's KPX equals number of your active attacks. What's the formula right now? KP, give me KP. What are you? There you are. Are we talking about a limit break here? Oh, it's oh no, it's x is 1 plus the number of. Okay, so you're basically just reducing the cost of limit break by 2. Two less mana on limit break. You're not using that often. It kind of saves you like 4 mana a game. Yeah, sure. Hijikata plus power on code or law. Flag is Kezikiri Bay. What? Flag is Kezikiri Bay. What are you trying to say with that? Sure, let's take a look at this guy. So, trying to figure out what you mean. Flag of Sincerity. Draw a card, play 2 cards from your hand. Pay 1 less mana, break this turn when you play a face down attack on a battlefield. I mean, it sort of is like Kazakili Bay, right? Broken tenants become unique class cards instead of Berserkers. Broken tenants become unique cards. Oh, unique cards, not class cards. No. I don't know what that means. +1 power on coats or law. I don't know. I don't know, dude. Okay, next. Ibaraki Doji. Flip blood. Opponent in fight lose 1 MP per 4 missing mana. No 7 or less restriction. Wins. Ties. I'll have to take a look again, but oops. Doesn't sound bad of a change. Okay, extras. Edmond. Chateau. +1 power. Opponents can activate Conspiracy if not Edmond has it. No longer. What? Can I? If not Edmond has it. Opponents can activate Conspiracy if not Edmond has it. If Edmond does not have it, Conspiracy is the kill on King of the Cavern, right? What are you trying to say? You want Where is it? There he is. Okay. Conspiracy, yes, the kill. Only Edmund can use this ability, pay 4 mana. Okay, so you want this to be, to say, if a player who has not, if a player except Edmund has this, players can use this ability. Like anyone can use that ability. That's, this could be so incredibly abusive. Like having people gang up on people, just locking them down, not even contesting them in fights, just like removing them from the game. I don't know, those are weird changes. I mean, we can do the reveal servant name part. That's okay. How do you not? I'm not even going to answer this. Like, I bet that was Cooper again, right? Just like imagining that something isn't clear from the text. No. Fuck that. Fuck that. No. Okay. Grandement and Prox Oblivion on play. You cannot avoid it forever. What are you saying? Jolta's fine, right? I wouldn't say that she's good even, but so you want Grandement to proc Oblivion correction. That's an interesting idea. Is it a good idea? I don't know. Can it improve her all in slightly? Yeah, can quicken her up a bit. Or maybe do nothing. Who knows? I think I actually like this change. It's a good idea. Amakusa. Thaumaturgy. Costs 1 to 2. Cost of combat reduced to 2. It is a 1/3 right now. Do you want to turn into a 2/2? So that it's the same in some. He only gives him a 2 VP increase, 4 with preps. Suffering from getting hit by a black hole would be nice. In direct comparison to Jean, the closest comparable servant, once per game, a bread and butter class. Amakusa's bread and butter combat card does not remotely compare. Luminescence, Luminosité is it, right? Luminosité as a card even has the capacity for a combat sucker punch on the table, or you has played Lux, but the most important part for me is that Luminosité generally has a very clear power count for Jean, With an expanded cap of power with other people playing Lux, yes. Comparison thaumaturgy does not have a power that you yourself can accurately calculate, and when you actually invest mana, it ends up costing nearly double the mana of Luminosity, with a consistently weaker amount of power. Oh yeah, right. You can use a Makusa's thing twice, right? Let me double check. How does a Makusa work? Where is he? Haven't seen this guy in a while. Ooh, Big Crunch is expensive, dude. Yeah, you can use that twice. I can give this guy more mana. I'm not sure about the changes you suggest directly. Okay, first thing that I was shocked by is how expensive Big Crunch still is. That card could cost like 4 mana and be fine. Like, as it is right now, I don't know about causing VP loss. Maybe. Nah. I think we're just gonna lower his costs. So, I would suggest actually keeping this at 3, but instead lowering this cost to 0, making the card free to play. So like 1 card from an opponent's deck costs 3, 2 cards cost 6. In your suggestion, it would also be 6 for 2. But 4 for 1 card, and 4 for 1 card is not something you're ever gonna do. 3 for 1 card works, 6 for 2 cards works, yeah. We're going with that. Big Crunch. I'm just gonna make Big Crunch cheaper as well. But yeah, that should be fine. Okay, next, Astraea. Custos Morem action removes Sentia at the start of combat. How do her mechanics work again? So you need... The way she works is she gives people... Wait. Custos Mortem action... Custos Mortem is not an action, it's a combat ability, and it removes Sentius at the start of combat. What are you talking about? Oh, you want to change it into an action? Oh, I get you. Yeah, that makes sense. This very reasonable. Cheaper agape. Man, we're getting at all of the horrible servants. All the most 8 creations. Let's see, where is she? There she is. Okay. Amor. Calling agape. Fine. Yeah, yeah, sure, whatever. Might as well have it at 0 mana, right? It's not happening anyways. Voyager, Space Welfare, 1VP. Yeah, yeah, I mean, it has to happen. Well, we'll see how Voyager plays with just 1VP, because that's like, it's a massive change to the way he works. But he's probably gonna be fine. Sterrennacht. On Van Gogh. Where is Kofi? There she is. So, whoops. I just yeeted the card. There it is. Okay. It's a good card. Even at 5 mana, I think. But okay. I mean, to be fair, her kid is quite restrictive, and it's like the only card she gets. Can be better than good. This is not a suggestion. This is just telling you that the people you play with just suck and are autistic weirdos. Like, just don't be retarded. I don't know. Like, I don't care. Oh my god, just don't play with assholes. I don't know. Sure. Next. Oh wait, there was more text there. Yeah, there's more help. Yeah, we will talk about Berserker class sometime, I think, maybe. Pretender class, once per game, no types, no longer gets added. Need to win the rounds. Instead of gaining XVP, you instead can reduce X to get that much VP. Okay. I don't think there's anything wrong with the way pretenders play at the moment. If you want to change them into something completely different, I mean, I don't know, dude. Like, I don't see how this achieves like any improvement in any way, shape or form. No. Masters. Okay, we're finally at the Masters. How many pages are still? Okay. Okay, stay strong. Stay strong. Okay, but that's day 3 is played instead of added and get some small mana cost. Okay, we can do that. Just turn it into Kancho. Snack enhancement in combat, some ideas. Synergy snack, if you control an engine strings. Apply this in addition. Snack punch, OPG. So you just want like a random effect on snack. On the schnick. There's some ideas here. I'm like not blown away by any of them. I don't. So this is weird ability for him. That's like very obvious, also very boring and very strong, like very strong. Because then you're just gonna roll type fields. So we're not gonna use that either. Snack punch. Once per game. Double its power? Are you talking like total power? So like just giving it a flat +3 would be fine IMO. It's gonna be once per game anyways, because Kuzuki deck and you need two cards to cycle through. That would be good already. I think. Snack enhancement at the start of the next game. Yeah, so holy shit. This is gonna be a long video, dude. Okay. At the start of the game, you may remove any number of magic cards from your deck to buff snakes. Lower their base, erase their maximum. What? No, we're not doing any of that. We're not gonna rely on getting disposable magic cards in our servant deck to make that card live. No. This is like one of the most viable ideas so far, and I'm not in love with it, but it's maybe okay. So now, because Kuzuki and Yubidoya, right? His sneaky style is too weird to understand on the first encounter. No. I mean, you can still deploy and workshop, right? Because you're free to move to Shinto, so if you want to go to Shinto and you're not getting terrain, you might as well, right? I mean, that's somewhat rare. I don't know. Garia minus VP to broken and or Nemesis win. Joke's on you. Scavengers love me, Cooper. Scav Chieftain. My... I don't... No, wait. I'm on the wrong layer. I don't see this doing a lot. This might actually be okay. How much does he get at the moment? He gets a lot, right? Does he get... I don't want to say the wrong thing right now because Koopa's gonna kill me. Let's just make sure that I'm right on this. How much VP he gets from a win against his nemesis. Where is he? Yeah, he gains 3. He actually gains 3 VP from that. That is so big. I'm open to lowering that. Yeah. Yeah, I'm open to lowering his VP gain on the nemesis win to 2. I think that is fine. He is very, very strong. You're just completely in denial, Koopa. Full name Scion. Full name Scion? What's a full name Scion? Koopa note. EX kind of loses his base power. God, Vice, I love you, man. Wait, what? Buff Eltnam Socrates to Eltnam Atlasia? Wait, those are different characters. Wait, do we have the wrong one? Do I have the wrong Scion here? The one we have is Sokaris, right? Well... we'll get to that, Alani. We'll get to that. Sure. I don't know. I'll double check that I got the right name. And if I actually did, I need an explanation here. Okay. Fakuno X Stella. The mana refund 1 round down. So okay. Fakuno is good. Jineko should be X equal. That's just X equals 5, my dudes. What are we doing? What are we doing? Just X is always 5. What the hell? Okay, next. Yeah, you certainly meant something with this, but whatever you meant, you did not express that in a correct manner. Okay. Leo, fold emanation into using Born to Rule. No, No, if you int on Leo, you will int on Leo. That's on you. Kiara. At the world, all the world's desires cost 1 or 2. All the world's desires is... Let me double check here. Wait, which ability is that? That's the one on her big NP, right? Like... yeah. Otherwise desire. So you want to... Players who... Oop. Players who deploy on your location. Huh? The big climax can also with a supposedly inevitable win once they reach said climax rarely reaches this point ever. The big cost on their skills force her to save one seal to barely live through. 2 for while dangerous to make stronger cost decrease allows her to. So okay, we're talking about the 9 mana cost card. I assume this means reduction, not set to, right? We're not giving her a 1 mana 15 that defeats people. Sure, we can turn it into an 8. Whatever. Darnik. Kadok. Change carry, gain sugar and fertilizer shown. Maybe. It's not bad. Not a bad idea. Cool. Huh. 2 abilities on battery. So let's see what can we do with that. Do we even get anything from that? Not a particularly a cold player here. So you must excuse me. We have recharge. We can gain mana. Set a tree. I mean, like draw a tree. And ignore defeat this round. So you could spend basically VP to gain a defeat blocker that round. That seems decent. Can charge up and tree. Yep, okay, we can do that. I don't see this breaking anything. Selenike. Blight stays until contested win. I want to look her up. I'm gonna put a check here. And if I get to it, I get to it, okay? Next. Fritsuka. Prep swap. Do not worry, we checked if prep does anything weird with servants. It does not. I mean, I can't really make that clear because it depends on the game mode, right? Depending on what you're playing, the source of her second servant is going to be different. Like if you're drafting things, it's going to be different. If you go from a regular pool, it's going to be different. You can't put that on the card. I guess you can like add another card to just to explain that. Sure. We will do that. This is a big maybe though. I don't really like it, to be honest. Just like I don't think she needs to be nerfed in that way. Yeah. No. No. 4. 4 Mug of the Beast. At the end of the round, you spend 1 after spending third seal. Choose a skill you play this round. You spend 13. Choose a skill you played this round. For the rest of this game. And after spending your third seal. Okay, like I can see removing the return to skill zone restriction. That is fine. I don't understand this. So like your final seal gives you 2 marks? That's not really clear. Okay, like explain. Explain please. 3 VP color fields. Yeah. 3 VP color fields. Woody Man. Lens objectives are their own reward. Or just give a singular token on win. Or just give a singular token on win, being before flap bonuses. Atlantis objectives are their own reward, or just give a singular token on win. Ooh, what kind? Oh, we're talking about Atlantis. But Atlantis objectives are their own reward. Or just get... I don't understand the sentence. Being spent like before flap bonuses. What are you saying? I don't understand. What do you mean we'll be able to spend a token objective to expand, or to use the rewards the other players have access to and start the game? Okay, this is like just a full-on rework, and I do not understand what you're saying. Additionally, only a singular terminal can be drawn. So you clearly have like a big idea here about reworking this character, and I'm not opposed to the idea, but I don't understand what you're writing there. It's not clear. Okay, big question mark here. We do not know. We lack information. Next. Akiha. Krv roundup. Revert hair. Alternatively, remove RNG from blood loss. Okay, so so the thing with Aki is that I have like very, very limited experience with her in games. I've always done the things people told me to do, and it's always been the worst decision ever made. So yeah, sure. Let's continue on that route. We'll take this change. We'll change it her in this way, and let's see if it's the worst change ever again. Sure. Arc. Emphasize upside, mitigate downside. Doom Spiral is kind of extreme. Yes, I agree. With not enough payoff for it, especially. That's the issue of being mostly an early game tool, while early game rounds are plagued with Angra rounds or rounds where she would rather just have Empiricum we sort of talked about this. If I hadn't been doing this for like at least an hour, could probably remember what we talked about. Yes, we will take another look at Arcade. Sure. Amber Molotov +1 or 2 power. Okay. Chaos, tweak numbers. Speeds quite a bit, making Lurker one of his best ones, while meanwhile one of the most rare used ones like Phantasm could be cheaper. I mean, Lurker is protector, right? Protector of the nation. I don't mind that one being the most cost-effective one, since it's very conditional, where Phantasm is like generically powerful, despite being more expensive. We can like maybe lower the power from Looker is 5, right? We can lower that to 4. Phantasm is cost. Yeah, we can buff Phantasm too. Sure. If you get more direct insight into his piece, that would be appreciated. Otherwise, actually, let's open the list. Let's do this. Where is Nuffen Quizzer? There is Nuffen Quizzer. So we have 15 of those fuckers. Okay. Let's see. We have Stalker, which is a card that people play. That's a card people play. It's not like overbearing, but it's a playable card. Devourer. Very specific use, right? You want mana. Fulfills its purpose. Good card. The Watcher. I don't remember people playing Watcher. Maybe they do. I will play Watcher, but I don't really play Nuffen Quizzer. Lurker. Sure, we can turn it into a 4. I think it being a 0 is okay though. Colossus. Colossus is just generally good. People play it when they draw it. Violator. Good card. Well costed. Hunter. Funny card. Very funny card. But conditional. Horror. Also, like, niche application, but I mean, it does what it's supposed to do. Sentinels is a decent card. Emperor is usually pays for itself. People usually, yeah, I see people usually playing that card. I've heard some people complaining about it, but I feel like they're like wrong. The breaker. Breaker generally also does a decent bit of has a decent bit of oomph behind it. Scourge is fine. Phantasm. Yeah, Phantasm is very niche. But it is a lot of power. So it's a lot of power. Would it be fine at 2? Is what you're asking, right? I don't think so, actually. I think Phantasm is correctly stated. Primordial. Yeah, Primordial is also really, really strong. Like power-wise, but again, expensive. Yeah, just in the case of Lurker, just you need to know that he has that card, and if you just apply on his field, you can't use it. It's a dead card then. And the big one, the 999. Yeah, no. I think most of the beasts are actually fine. We can lower the power for Lurker. Phantasm. I haven't seen Phantasm played. That is true. But if you have the right servant for it, yeah, it's kind of gross. Sure. Okay. I mean, maybe you could. If it was a 2/2, maybe if Phantasm was a 2/2, it would be fine. 2/3 would be too good. I don't know. You guys tell me. Okay. Oh wait. Wait. Oh no, Serpent. So Serpent is not a card. That was Tedavara. Okay, Serpent is Serpent of Akasha. Yeah. Let's go. Next guy. Demerit change. Maybe either take VVP loss or remove all overloads. Yes. So for Serpent, maybe either take the VP loss. What do you mean, take the VP loss? Demerit change. He already takes VP loss, right? I need to reread the skill to even know what you're saying. What are you trying to tell me here? So you want... The words you are saying are... Wait. Demerit change. Maybe either take the VP loss or remove all overloads. Okay. We're talking about the reincarnation thing, right? What does take the VP loss mean? Like remove it? Like no VP loss? And then you write the VP loss isn't that bad. I'm confounded and confused by your suggestion because it seems to contradict itself. I'm just gonna give you a serpentine squiggly line and a dot beneath, okay? And you explain yourself. What do you mean revert? It's always been a 4, right? I'm pretty sure it has always been a 4. Let's see. Fuji, no. Wait, no, what is her name again? No, it's Fujino, right? Oh, I can't type for shit. Fujino. Where's she at? There's the release. And oh, it was a 5 at points. Yeah, that's unfortunate. No, I will not. Somehow give her the ability to turn off her beasts and a bit smoother gameplay. Lower beasts in exchange. We're not trying to fix that, Master. I'm sorry. Like either full rework or just keep it as it is. Like there is no point in trying to work this out. Tonoshiki. Serpent makes everyone on his location pay 1 VP when he plays it instead of just himself. Serpent makes everyone else pay 1 VP when he plays it. Okay. So you want this man. Yes. This man right here. To pay 1 VP, play this card. Everyone on your location loses 1 VP instead. But why? How does this make anything more interesting? Wait, is it? I do not understand. Explain yourself. Does this pay VP for real? What am I? So Serpent makes him pay 1 VP when he plays it instead of himself. Okay. 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 We'll see. We'll see. We'll see. Do you want to lose magic then too? How do you want to change that skill into like serpent into I'd like to know. Okay, sure. Next. Karen. Shroud now gives 1 VP to Karen when she ties with, but she needs the field for Shroud to work. Should give 1 VP. Okay. We are looking at Karen. We're talking about Karen, we're looking at Karen. So, come on, load them up. Thank you. Okay. When you reveal your... Now, we're talking about this one. We're talking about Shroud, right? And Shroud can... with it, but she needs to be on the field for Shroud to work. Can you use it in workshop? What are we talking about? No, Shroud has to be on... So, like, you don't want it to debuff people when they get separated, except through their own doing, and give 1 VP. Like, hit and run Karen is not a thing. That's just a player running it down because they're salty. You know, it's not a winning strategy. It's not a real thing. Okay. We don't need that either. I can add that. That is fine. Okay, Nanaya. Flash draw, unique discard instead of... discards instead of reveals. That is good. Only gaze people can get defeated. Nanayo. Nonayo. What do your cards say? Show me. Let me take a look-see. So, guess the name and power of the top card. If you're right, reveal it. If you're correct, defeat them. At that point, you might as well just increase the strain cost on gaze by 1 and remove the strain cost from flash draw, right? Because, like, why are you looking at the top card of the deck if you don't know what it is? That part is not a good idea, I think. Yeah, but this is how it should be. You should discard the card. Next. Prevent flash draws from being played. It's using abilities when played via card effects. Parvati, future ones. be Naya approved. Any existing servants that aren't are difficult. So, why? Why do we need to prevent flash draws from being played from card abilities? Why is that a thing? I don't think that has to be a thing. Okay, you explain to me why that has to be a thing. If the card... If you can't, like, double flash draw, then you don't... It's not like a very special card. I don't know. This is weird. Explain. Kirei, supervisor. Let him see if players have class cards. No. No, I don't like that. Others with the nerve that she cannot double deploy evolution of... No. Koto Minashiro making him a faction leader. This is not a change, this really doesn't matter. If I find plays, sure, if not, I won't lose any sweat over it. Okay, Hisui suggests one confrontation becomes an overstated playable card, like a 2/7. And with a passive action, removing it from the game. Collecting the clue gains her 2 VP, turning into confrontation, gains her 2 VP. Okay, yeah, sure, we can give Hisui a bit more gas. Rani. No. No. So the way you have to look at it is just like Rani has like a hand of 2 cards, which is the burn cards, right? She draws 1 and then plays 1 each round. Draws 1, plays 1. There's no reason for her to get to choose one of them. It makes no sense. Ruby. Pay X -2 mana instead of pay 2 for the reshuffle. Right now the mana cost is so ungodly. You want to buff Ruby, is what I'm hearing. I see that you see the potential for more complexity in the character, but she's already really good. Grimoire basics only. But that's the cards you want to get with Grimoire, right? Nah. Tokiomi gets to do some broken stuff, okay? Some broken stuff. Even if other players get to do that broken stuff with him, there's some way in which he can act. He should be able to do some things that are, like, not just super basic. Okay? This is the way that he gets to break the game. Ilya, empowered command seals. 3 power instead of 2 power. Maybe. Maybe. Goes to the maybe pile. Okay, we are done. Whew. I guess thank you for your feedback. I hope we'll get to talk about it at some point. Yeah. See ya.